Hello everyone, welcome to NASCAR News Kid. The NASCAR Cup Series just wrapped up the Pennzoil 400 at Las Vegas. The first trip of two in the NASCAR Cup Series season. It sets up who could have a great fall race in the chase, so it is very important to get everything dialed in before we head here for the second time later in the year. We'll get to everything for this Pennzoil 400, get to the race results, the winner, we'll talk about him a lot, we'll talk about standings, and so much more, so stick around right until the end for everything about this race. Let's hop right on in. No stopping. We're gonna get right on into this race here. Let's start with Denny Hamlin, last fall's Las Vegas winner. His results this year have been mostly good. Started the year off with a bad finish, mainly because it's Daytona and anything can happen. Finished 31st. Then the next three races, 13th at Echo Park, 10th at Coda, which road courses are not his strength at all, and 5th at Phoenix. He is only getting better through races since the season start. He's only getting better with the race finishes. And like I said, Coda, I said a couple weeks back, Denny Hamlin 10th at Coda at a road course in 2026. Denny Hamlin, he's been riding this wave of getting better finishes every single week. And like I said, last week's Las Vegas winner. This week, he continues that streak of constantly getting better every single week result-wise in that aspect. And this week, he continues the streak, but gets a couple spots better than Phoenix last week and picks up the race win, wins the Pennzoil 400. And like I said, won the fall race last year and punched his ticket to the championship for. Ultimately, we know how that ended. But still, first win of the year, third at Las Vegas, and his 61st career win. That breaks records as well. Breaks the tie for 10th on the all-time list of most Cup Series wins. And to go with that, he was the dominator. He dominated this race, led 134 of the 267 laps, and got the Xfinity fastest lap. So it was a really good race, aside from one thing. We'll talk about that in one moment. But ultimately, the fastest car won the race, and Denny Hamlin won the Pennzoil 400, and also got stage points, right? Stage 1, 3rd. Stage 2, 5th, still good stage points. And coming in, he was 12th in standings and was racking up those points as his race finishes got better. So just kept that streak going, and this week gets the win. And along with that, he started second, had great pace from the start, took the lead on lap 4 from teammate Christopher Bell, who won the pole, and led until lap 70 through pit cycles and everything through that, and then lost the lead, and then led again on lap 186 all the way to the end through cautions, through pit cycles, through guys challenging for the lead, and just kept that lead and ran away at the end, that final run, and just kept on going and won this race. Phenomenal. I mean, it looked great to see Denny Hamlin out front. And like I said, he did have an issue, and let's talk about that right now. When he wasn't leading in that big gap between lap 70 and 186, he had an issue right at the end of stage 1. He had a speeding penalty, and that set him back a lot. It set him back a lot, of course it will. And rallied back to the front, along with leading the most laps, comes back from a speeding penalty and picks up the win, even with that issue, overcomes it, and picks up the win. Again, just crazy, crazy stuff. And like I said, the best car won the race and proved it by coming back from an issue, and still won the race. So just incredible. Congrats to Denny Hamlin, a very special, historic win. And hopefully he can ride the momentum wave and maybe continue to win next week. You never know. So Denny Hamlin, incredible. Great stuff. Like I said, good points day because he was 12th in points coming in. We'll talk about standings in a few moments. But again, great points day. Great overall day for Denny Hamlin. Let's get to overall results here. First, Denny Hamlin, we talked about him. Second for Chase Elliott. Solid top 5, top 10. Car looked like he was coming there at the end, gaining slowly but surely. But if they had another 5, 10, 15 laps, Chase Elliott probably would have won this race. So, yeah, Chase Elliott, solid result, good points. He's Mr. Consistency, so still a good result and good points for Chase Elliott. Third for William Byron, led 26 laps. He was top 5, top 10 all day, won stage 2, so good for him. Still not the result he was looking for. Fourth for Christopher Bell. Arguably second or third best car all day, led 31 laps. Like I said, great car, won the pole, won stage 1. He was very good in the beginning, but just did not have the pace to match teammate Denny Hamlin. Same with fifth for Ty Gibbs. He had top 10 speed. Aside from a pit penalty, he was top 10 all day long, so good for him. Qualified third, that GGR 1-2-3 at the start. Sixth for Chris Buescher. He was like the fastest Ford all day. Just 7th through 12th all day. So great run for him. Great run for RFK. We'll talk about them in a moment. 7th for Kyle Larson. Led 62 laps. He was, like I said, for Bell, he was second or third best car all day. Just could not match Hamlin one bit. 8th for Chase Briscoe. He was coming forward at the start, but again, like Hamlin, except it was during green flag conditions where you lose tons of positions and even a lap. He pitted in the pit cycle and sped on pit road and set him back where he had to make a pass-through penalty on pit road, set him back and had to overcome. And this race did not have many cautions. We'll talk about that in a few moments as well. But this race did not have many cautions. Got back on the lead lap with like 60 or 50 laps to go. And rallied back for an 8th place finish. And that's good points, considering that the 19 team has only really had like 2 good, decent races this season. So good for him. Good points. Hopefully he can rally back next week at Darlington, where he did win before twice. So we'll see what he can do there. 9th for Bubba Wallace. Good run for him. Again, top 10, top 5 all day. 10th for Brad Keselowski. We said RFK a moment ago. Good speed for him. Good RFK race. And then 11th, Priest. Also good top 15 day for him. Good for RFK to get a RFK top 15 all 3 cars. 12th for Austin Dillon. Decent run for him. 13th for Tyler Reddick. Solid result for him. Was running top 10, top 5 all day as well, like his teammate. 14th for Zane Smith, another good run. He's really had like 1 or 2 bad races this season, so good for him. And when he's not doing bad or having an incident in the race, he is top 15 every single week, so hopefully he can continue that. And 15th for Joey Logano, solid race for him. Now, let's get the standings here. No change at the top. Not surprising, because Tyler Reddick won those first 3 races. He has 255 points. And then the interval on back in the standings. 2nd for Bubba Wallace, he is 61 back. 3rd for Blaney, 67 back. 4th for Hamlin, 78 back. 5th for Chase Elliott, 87 back. 6th for Bell, minus 91. 7th for Larson, minus 98. Same with Byron, he is 8th, minus 98. 9th for Buescher, minus 109. And 10th for Gibbs, 115 back. 11th for Logano, 120. 12th, Keselowski, 128 back. 13th for Priest, 130 back. And 133 for McDowell, he is 14th. 15th for Hocevar, 137 back. And a 3-way tie, all at the cut, 16th. 17th and 18th is SVG, Suarez, and Allmendinger, all 137 or 38 back. And that's a tie at the cut line for the chase, which is pretty crazy, but not surprising. It's early in the season, like I said. Standings are starting to settle, but still, I mean, it's going to get mixed up when points are only so high. 19th for Zane Smith. Like I said, he's been pretty good aside from 1 or 2 bad races. He's 147 back. And 20th for Chastain, 161 back. Some other fast facts before we wrap up the video. Stage 1 went to Christopher Bell. Stage 2 for William Byron. Xfinity fastest lap for Denny Hamlin. And there were 21 lead changes among 9 different drivers. 3 cautions for 20 laps. 1 by cause. 2 of them were for the stage end. And 1 of them was by a crash. Or a spin, I should say, for Connor Zilisch. Very low caution amount. And overall this year, very low caution amounts for every race. So, is it a trend for 2026? I don't really know. I expect regular caution amounts to accumulate as we keep going in the season. But very low cautions today. And I said that with the Briscoe situation where he finally got a caution late in the going. No DNFs, which is also crazy to say. Very calm race at Las Vegas. It was pretty good race, to be honest. A pretty good Pennzoil 400, huh? Pretty good. And there was great racing. 3 wide at moments. And you could run the top, run the bottom, run the middle, any line you wanted. So, pretty good for a Las Vegas race. And, yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed, why not leave a like? Smash that like button down below. And if you're new to the channel, you like NASCAR, you like wrapping up races like this, make sure you subscribe so you never miss a single video. But yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching. Darlington next Sunday at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. And yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.